Want an easy way to add more sensory experiences to your menu? Here's an idea. Sugar Foods Crunchy Toppings. It's simple. Sprinkle them on your salads, burgers, bowls, and whatever else you fancy. And just like that, you've elevated the dish. From crunchy jalapenos, fried onions, crunchy dillies, wontons, tortilla strips, to classic crouton crumbles and more. These flavor-packed Crispies could be your menu's next superpower. So get crunching. Check out the full lineup at sugarfoods.com.
Panera is getting out of the fresh dough business. Wingstop is seeing a sales slowdown, but Chili's continues its upward trajectory. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, a quick rundown of the day's top industry news from the editors of Nation's Restaurant News and Restaurant Business. I'm RB Managing Editor Heather Lally.
And I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister. Panera Bread is planning to shutter its 9 remaining fresh dough facilities as it moves fully to third-party bakeries for the production of its bread. The fast casual chain has been moving in that direction over the past 2 years and has already closed or announced the closure of 9 of its fresh dough facilities in various markets across the country. The remaining bakeries will be phased out over the next 24 months, likely resulting in the layoff of hundreds more team members. It's a move designed to ensure that cafes have fresh bread all day, but also to ensure consistency and ease operations with the hope of reigniting growth. Panera's sales declined 5% last year, the first negative trend for the brand since the pandemic. But new CEO Paul Carbone has a 3-year turnaround strategy in the works that will focus on the guest experience, the menu, and Panera's perceptions of value. Panera also hinted that an IPO would be shelved for now until the completion of the 3-year plan.
The consumer slowdown is hitting even once high-flying chains like Wingstop. The chain sales slowed significantly in the first quarter, with same-store sales up only 0.5%. The chain is lapping a 21.6% increase from a year ago, though. CEO Michael Skipworth said the macro environment is similar to challenging periods in the past, and that pullback from consumers is being seen in certain pockets geographically rather than being broad-based. The chain recently rolled out new crispy chicken tenders, which are bringing in new guests, and Wingstop is rolling out a new smart kitchen system that is updating back-of-house operations, speeding service, and improving accuracy, and a new loyalty program is coming next year.
Meanwhile, consumers cannot get enough of Chili's. Same-store sales at the chain surged 31.6% in the first 3 months of the year. That followed a 31.4% increase in the previous quarter. Customers continue to flock to the chain for its $10.99 value meals and viral Triple Dipper appetizer. The growth came despite widespread consumer uncertainty that has hurt other chains to start the year.
Mike Tattersfield is only a week into his new job as CEO of Salad & Go, and he's already talking about the brand's potential for disruption. The drive-thru salad chain has nearly 150 units in 4 states, nearly doubling in size in 2 years. The former CEO of Krispy Kreme, Tattersfield, plans to approach growth with more discipline, expanding into adjacent markets and fine-tuning real estate selection. He's also plotting to inject more quirkiness into the brand, looking for ways to inject creativity into the menu. And though Salad & Go is a company-owned chain, Tattersfield says he's open to the notion of franchising at some point.
Fast food sales have struggled this year unless you are Taco Bell. The Mexican fast food chain, which already dominates its sector, reported 9% same-store sales growth in the first quarter, even as almost every other fast food chain has reported declines. The company expects to rapidly expand its beverage-focused Live Mob's Cafe concept after a test store increased sales 40%. Customers ordered some 300 specialty beverages every day.
Starbucks' comeback is going to take longer than expected. The coffee shop giant reported a 2% decline in same-store sales last quarter, including a 4% drop in transactions. But company executives argue that they are seeing early signs of a comeback. The company said tests of a new labor model is also showing some results. So is a test of a new ordering algorithm. The company is also looking to test out new innovations in the future, like bakery items made in-house and an aperitivo platform.
The operator of 2 shuttered Planet Hollywood restaurants filed for bankruptcy. Orlando-based PB Restaurants operated the locations at the Los Angeles airport and in Times Square. According to court documents, it has a net worth of negative $46 million. PB is owned by Earl Enterprises. It becomes the third Earl-owned entity to file for bankruptcy over the past year, joining Buca di Beppo and Bertucci's.
Fried chicken chain Jollibee added its first burgers to menus in its U.S. locations. The Philippines-based quick-service chain is sourcing high-quality certified Angus beef, yet keeping the burger at a fast food price point of $5.99. All 3 burger variations are flavored with a proprietary seasoning, seared with a proprietary smashing tool, and boast signature sauces. VP of R&D Joy Cruz explains it all in Restaurant Businesses Behind the Menu.
And that will do it for today's edition of Restaurant Daily. I'm Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm Heather Lally. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe. Want an easy way to add contrast to your menu? Add Sugar Foods crunchy toppings to your salads, burgers, bowls, and more. From crispy onions and crunchy jalapenos to wontons and then some. These toppings could be your new superpower. Check out the full lineup at sugarfoods.com.